Happy Friday, guys. Welcome to episode 3 of the vlog. Today we're going to talk about how to use your belt as a tourniquet, or why you shouldn't. And we're also going to look at the fake tourniquets that are on the market and why you want to be choosing genuine products. And, we're going to put this through a little bit of a torture test and see if we can get it to break. There's a long-standing myth out there that you can use your belt as a tourniquet, in an emergency situation. And it's really prevalent among the outdoors and hunting industry. And when I talk to a lot of backpackers and hunters and I say, hey, what do you bring with you in case you have a big injury or a big bleed? And they say, oh, well, I always have my belt on me and I can just use that as a tourniquet, right? And I have to, shake my head and educate them on why that's not a good option. And today we're going to take a look at why belts do fail when you try to use them as tourniquets and why it's just not going to be useful in an emergency versus just paying the $30 or whatever for a commercially available one. Alright, so as you guys saw in the video, there's some serious downfalls to using a belt as a tourniquet, which is why it's crap. So when you go to put it on your arm, first off, it's hard to make a loop for a one arm, application. So you get it like that. You get it up on your arm and you're cinching it down alright, that's kind of tight, but that's not anywhere near the tight. That's the most tightness that you're going to get right there is when you do that first pull. Everything else after that, it's going to get looser because you can't bring it around and keep that tightness on there. And then, what are you going to do with the stuck end? You can't stick it on your little belt right there because when you go around, it's going to fall off. So there's nothing to secure that tightness. Even if you could get it tight enough to stop the blood flow, there's nothing to secure it. So you're going to have to wrap it on itself. The whole thing is just a mess. It's a total myth that you can use your belt as a tourniquet. And if, let's say you don't try to strap it in, so you're going to hold this while you walk, 5 miles out of the backcountry, right? It's just, you're going to be weak from blood loss, and you're not going to be able to hold this really tight for a long period of time. So, versus the CAT, you can use the windlass to crank it down, and then, you can lock it in place, and it's not going to go anywhere, and you can freely walk and use your other arm for, whatever else, and you don't have to keep the strength and hold it. But this isn't anywhere near as tight as, even if I really crank it down, it's not going to stop the blood flow. Like I said, the only time maybe this might work is if you don't need to move anywhere and somebody puts this on you and holds that pressure until EMS arrives. That's iffy. Don't trust your life to a leather belt. Get a tourniquet, a CAT, a soft T wide. There's a few new ones that they just approved. I know the TMT, I think it's the tactical mechanical tourniquet, just got approved. Pay the $30 and bring one of these with you when you go into the outdoors, whether you're hunting, hiking, backpacking. Keep them in your car. Don't trust a belt to save your life or one of your loved ones, okay?
So we get a lot of questions about where to get, genuine tourniquets, and we see a lot of fake CATs out there. And so we wanted to just do a quick comparison for you guys. And it's not a scientific test, but we just stuck a genuine CAT tourniquet and a fake one, on a log and cranked them down until see which one would break first. And so, as you can see here, the fake one broke pretty quickly.
You can see here, the webbing that holds the windlass on is super thin, and that's where this one broke. Is it just straight snapped off in there?
And you can see the difference here. It's pretty thin compared to the CAT. The actual genuine one is actually pretty thick, so you can see a difference. So this is the Chinese garbage that you get on Amazon, and this is what you get when you order from us. We always stock genuine supplies. So one of the telltale signs that you have a fake is that your strap isn't marked. Like the genuine one here, see, it's the genuine one here, see how it's got the labeling on there from North American Rescue? See if I can get that to focus. Okay, and then the fake, there's nothing there. You can also see a difference in the tips. That's a little bit pointier. The genuine one's more of a rounded. And then when you come back to the buckles, the CAT is also marked here, and the fake one is not. So just some tips when you're looking online or at a store to buy, a tourniquet. There's some telltale signs that will let you know whether or not you're getting a genuine one. And you can also see here the difference in the windlass. You can see how thin this is compared to the genuine one. The genuine one's got a real nice thick handle, and it's got these, easy grip texturing here. And this one is a lot smoother and really thin.
Okay, guys, so that's it for this week. Go out and get yourself a genuine tourniquet from a genuine supplier, whether that's us or one of the other ones out there. I don't care. Just carry something real. Little update, we haven't had any missions this week for search and rescue, so it's just been a kind of a down week. We've been doing some training, getting in the gym, staying ready to go out. So have a good weekend, guys, and we'll see you next week.